It's Memorial Day weekend. Lots of ceremonies and special events are in the works to honor the men and women who gave their lives for our country. Dr. William Scroggins and Major Jeff Brown are here to tell us about a memorial service that will honor fallen veterans and those who lost their lives in the tornado. Thanks for being with us today.
You're quite welcome. Thank
Glad
you
to be here.
Well, tell us first of all about the program and the ceremony, when and where it will be.
It'll be at the University Mall, the Veterans Memorial Park. It begins at 8:30 with some patriotic music played by the Tuscaloosa County High School band members. And at 9 o'clock, the program will start. We're very fortunate this year to have Governor Bentley to speak, and he's just going to speak mainly to the families of the victims of the tornado. We'll also have a military speaker. Gunnery Sergeant Ryan Leach served in Iraq. He's a Purple Heart recipient, but also lost his home in the tornado as well. So we're looking forward to a good program this year. Dr. Scroggins is going to handle the memorial to the tornado victims.
Why is it important to include the tornado victims in this year's Memorial Day services?
Well, we just really believe that it's important to our community to recognize what happened, what has happened, and we just want to recognize through a brief eulogy, as well as giving the names of those who were lost in the storm. And that's a part of the process to help us work through, and you know, we grieve for those who were lost, and then we need to move on and grow as a community, and we feel like that's what you know, God's process for each one of us is to live our life to the fullest, and as we release the past, we move along and just grow through the experiences that we have.
Do you feel that honoring the tornado victims and survivors will overshadow the men and women who fought for our country?
I don't believe that it will. I think that our program will adequately honor both military and civilians. There are two things that in combat you expect, and one of those things is you expect not to be left behind, and you expect not to be forgotten if you have a sacrifice for your country, for the unit. And it's the same for the civilians that we have in our community. And I think it's very apropos that we would honor our citizens of Tuscaloosa County, as well as the veterans of Tuscaloosa County.
I think that's very well said. Anything else you'd like our viewers to know about the ceremony?
Well, again, I think a lot of us are wanting to try to make sense of what's happened. And, you know, we think about in the Bible, we think about Job and how he went through such a difficult time. But when he was able to forgive and develop relationships, it all seemed to make sense to him, and ultimately he was blessed even greater through that. We recognize in the scriptures all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purposes. And we just want our community to learn that. And that's a process. It's not something that'll happen tomorrow. It's going to take us some time to grieve the loss of those we loved, and to just continue to pursue God and find his purposes for each one of us.
Well, we appreciate both of you being with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, the Memorial Day service honoring fallen veterans and tornado victims is this Monday, May the 30th. That's Memorial Day at Veterans Memorial Park. The ceremony begins at 8:30 in the morning. For more information, call 205-562-3220, or you can find out more online at tcpara.org.